is one of the hardest working women in showbiz. She's showing no signs of slowing down, as you would expect. She's a mum of two. She's gearing up for the next series of Britain's Got Talent, and she's also writing her autobiography. Amanda Holden joins me now. So good to see you.
Hello, it's lovely
and
to see
looking
you.
absolutely lovely.
Oh, you're good. I've tucked everything into big pants.
It's great. It's really good. And you're all fine because, of course, you know, you had that terrible time when you gave birth to your wee babby back in January, but everything's good.
Everything's fine.
Good.
They said I'd recover like a normal C-section, and I have.
Fantastic,
yeah, all good.
Fantastic. And you have been, well, in a way you've been, when I say using your daughter, I don't mean it in that way, it's for a very good cause, it's for a cracking cause.
It's for a really good cause, and
yeah.
also, I'm working with Pampers and UNICEF, and basically for one bag of Pampers, it means an inoculation against tetanus.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a really good plan.
And already they have killed the virus in 8 countries, and 100 million babies and mums have been saved. So I'm just asking.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for mums to look out for the special ribbon on the packaging, and you and your baby can save a mum and their baby. But I brought Holly because I knew they would make me pose with babies, and I knew everyone would say, "Is that Holly? Is that Holly?" And of course, my child is the best looking child.
That is your child.
That is my child.
She
Look at her face.
Stunning. Look at that wee cheeky face. She actually looks a natural there. She's loving the camera.
It's worrying. She looks straight down the lens, whereas Lexi is always asking, "Mummy, how do they do that? How does that tomato ketchup?" So she's definitely going to be behind the scenes.
Right.
But one of them's going into show business. I will be forcing them in there.
Well, do you know what? It would be silly not to.
Exactly.
Because what a great time you've had. It's been fantastic, hasn't it? That's not to say that you didn't work hard. And of course, we'll find all this out when you write the autobiography about the early years.
Yeah.
You know, you've had to graft as well.
Well, this year I've been in the business 20 years, and I think what's been great, apart from working my butt off, there's a lot of luck involved.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been a year in there where I haven't worked, and so it's been really good and really weird to look back on your life. And there's also bits you kind of never ever want to read about yourself again, but at least now I'll be able to kind of put that down
in your own words.
Yeah, and it'll be in my own words. It'll be my side of the story. That's what people come on and say, don't they? It's my right to reply.
But it's true though, because you know inevitably when you do a great big giant show like Britain's Got Talent, everybody wants a bit of you.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know all about you, from what you wear to what you've said to what you do. But you've actually coped with that really well.
I think it's a show where you can't hide yourself. You can't hide behind anything. So all the years that people might have thought I was one person, I think when Simon gave me the job on Britain's Got Talent, he said to me, "I want people to know you," because he knew I wasn't this kind of minxy girl that I once was. I am, but I'm a softer minxy girl.
Right, okay.
You know, it's an honest show.
No,
so
it is. I tell you what,
be anything but honest.
No, signing up David Walliams was genius.
Genius.
That was very astute.
Absolutely brilliant. And he said to me, "You know, what shouldn't I talk about?" I said, "Well, don't tease Simon too much about this and this." And he went off and he teased Simon about that and that.
So
it was
funny.
like a red rag to a bull.
Yeah, if you want him to do something, you just
I know.
you just make the bullets and just give them to him. And
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I can see out on deck in the wings, and we're all going, "Oh!" But Simon was brilliant because he can take it. You know, he's quite self-deprecating, and I think it was good for him.
And also what I loved about Simon was he was clearly so overjoyed that a dog act, you know, Aisling Pudsley won.
Yeah.
I mean, the glee on his face when he saw them, and they are beautiful. They've been in here as well.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That is a clever dog.
He's a clever dog. I saw them yesterday, actually. We did something that we'll tell you really, really shortly. It's a surprise, so I probably can't say. Oh, there's a shadow across my face. What is that?
It's probably the screen needs a wipe.
A dirty screen. I used to kiss the screen when Shawaddy Waddy came on.
Did you?
My mum used to tell me off for kissing. Oh, happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, is it Dad's birthday
It's my
today?
dad's birthday.
Right.
And my daughter calls him Gaga.
Gaga?
So happy birthday, Lady Gaga.
Is that what he gets called?
That's what he gets
his
called in
nickname.
the house.
Well, he's sharing his birthday with Sharon Osbourne, who is 50 plus 10 today. That's the new way we're saying 60.
Yes.
And also David Cameron, the Prime Minister.
Oh, so he's in great
they'll all be
company.
tucking into birthday cake today.
Brilliant.
So it's fantastic.
Fabulous.
Now, have you been watching The X Factor? And the Furore?
I've been looking at the papers today, and everybody's been talking about it. I'm such a bad person, and Simon kills me for it all the time because I always say I don't ever watch The X Factor till it gets down to like 5 people.
Right.
But I have seen what everyone's talking
it's a
about.
furore. But at the end of the day, the viewers voted to keep Rylan in, so that's
the bottom line.
That's the way it goes.
And the shadowy figure is, you know, he also works on our show, and he never comes up and tells me anything about what to say or anything. So I am sure it was perfectly innocent.
Exactly.
Teletalk.
Teletalk.
Teletalk that you don't always know what's going on.
Yeah, and it keeps the pot boiling, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It keeps everybody talking about it, I guess. Well, look, your baby girl is beautiful.
Oh,
You look
thank
fantastic in
you.
those photographs, and what a great campaign.
It's an amazing campaign.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's really
And
good.
there's information on my Twitter and on the
What's your Twitter name?
website at Amanda Holden.
Of course it is.
Of
It wouldn't
course.
be anything else, would it?
Yeah, because you can upload your photos on it of you and your
Oh,
baby as well, which is
lovely.
kind of why I brought Holly as well.
Excellent. Thank you, Amanda. Great
Thank
to see
you.
Right, a car.